Hello there everybody, welcome back to another tech tip video. Today we're going to be changing the gear lube for the Mercury 115 EFI. This is a 4-stroke unit. So this is the drain hole, this is the fill hole, and the oil level. You're going to need an oil basin. Leave that right there. We're going to need some gear oil. So we got the Quicksilver high performance gear lube, and at the same time we got our lube pump. So we're gonna need as well is a screwdriver right here, some rags, some gloves. So let's go ahead, let's get started. So what we're gonna do here, guys, is inspect for a milky white liquid. Ooh, this one's a little bit stubborn. Mind you, my hands are a little bit slippery from the oil. We got this flathead attachment because it was a bit stubborn with my screwdriver. So there it is, guys. We just cracked it. So keep an eye on that gasket to come out here. We don't want it to go into the liquid. Okay, so right there we pulled out the bolt, and I can tell that the gasket's still stuck over there, so we're gonna have to get rid of that. Oh, so here it is, guys. So it is there, right there. Okay, so I do have the replacement right here, which is the 18-2945-9. It replaces the Mercury Mariner 12-20260 and 12-19183. It's a little bit dark, but what you gotta look for is a milky white, which is no good. That basically means there's a seal right here that's is damaged, probably due to fishing line. So that's why whenever I do this, I also inspect my prop. Up next, we're gonna have to open this up to give it some airflow for it to drain a lot faster. Okay, cracked it. Go ahead and open it. So now you're gonna see that thing drain a lot faster now. Okay, so here's that gasket. There it is. So here's that gasket on the top part. So we're gonna go ahead and wait for that thing to finish. Looks good, guys. Doesn't look like we got any contamination with water, so that's a good thing. So once you see it kind of trickling down and you remove that gasket, let's go ahead and put our lube connector for our lube pump. What you're gonna want to do here is keep pumping until you see it come out of the fill hole up here. Keep pumping it. Okay, so it's coming out our fill hole. Perfect. We're just about empty. Hopefully we weren't pumping it with air. It seems to be coming out. It's a good sign. Give it another pump to make sure. Yep. So up next we're gonna get our gasket and bolt. So you never want to make this super tight, guys. As soon as it screws back on, let's give it a wipe to get rid of any drippings. And I'm gonna give it a quick torque here. Don't give it much. Literally just enough to give it a cinch. And that should do it. I'll double check here by hand. Yep, that's tight. Let's go ahead and open this up. There it is. Get our screw ready. There it is, guys. You're basically done. That only took about how long? Aside from the wait time to let it drain, probably 10 minutes all in. So let's give it a quick torque with our wrench. My hands are slippery, that's why I'm going to be using this one. Okay, that's it, guys. Let's give it a wipe, and you are done. So I typically do that once a year, depending on usage. It's either at the beginning or at the end of your season. So let's go ahead and take off our gloves. Okay, guys, there you guys have it. The job is complete. The gear lube has been changed. So up next, we're going to be inspecting our seal, see if any seal and prop, actually. So we're going to take a look if there's any fishing lines in there. That fishing line is going to tear into that seal, which will end up having the water go through in the gear lube, which you don't want, and that'll make that water milky. So there you guys have it. The job is complete. You're done. You're almost ready to go. So there's one more thing. to get out there and go fishing.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day